We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's the Saints going up against the Panthers.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, a matchup in the NFC South as we join you from the Mercedes-Benz Superdome.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance and Phil Simms getting set for the call. The playoff chase is on. It's late in the year, and every single game is
that you've named to pass. Some of the good things, this is it. One game, it means everything. And if you have that kind of attitude, I think it really helps you play better physically and mentally. And, of course, if you do that, it gives you a better chance to win.
The Saints are back deep, ready to return the kickoff. The leaders of the NFC South are set now to kick it away and get this game started. This game has officially begun. Cooks running this one out. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. Grayson's trotting out now to join the huddle. Last week he put together a game that included a quarterback rating over 100, so he should be confident today.
You know, Jimmy, when you say he was pro-ready when he came out of college, I think that is definitely true. He played in a pro offense at Colorado State, so that should make his transition to the NFL a lot easier.
The Saints take it from the 23. Launches it down the field, but they can't connect. Here's a look at the Saints offense. This is a team that for some reason just does not know how to close out the deal. Drive after drive coming up empty. Look at the numbers. One of the lowest scoring teams in the NFL. This will be second down. C.J. Spiller. Johnson's all over that offense and brings him down.
You know, Jim, it's been a long time, but when I played and it was third and long early in the game, I knew the defense was going to be very careful. So I was already thinking, if I don't like it down the field, I'm going to throw it short and do it quickly.
It'll be third down.
Let's go.
Grayson's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And he's going to be sacked. So, just 3 plays and out for the offense.
Well, the defense has got to be excited anytime on third down. That's right now.
Again, we'll try and return this one. And that's a gain of 9. Newton's going to be the one leading this offense today. Last week he accounted for over 200 yards passing.
I think the thing that catches you by surprise, Jim, when you meet Cam Newton for the first time, you go, my gosh, he's a big man. He's every bit of 6'6". He can run and has a very powerful throwing arm.
The Panthers come to the line of scrimmage and show a full house. That's a gain of only a yard. And with that, let's take a look at the Panthers offense. A coach's dream a week ago as this team never turned over the football once. Second and 9. Newton handoff. That picks up about
trying to establish the run, but there's nothing there here at the start.
Well, he didn't pick up many yards that time, no doubt about it, but that's a bad job by the running back. He picked the wrong side to run to. Nobody was blocked from the side he went to.
The Panthers will take the snap from the 45. Hatchery's got the catch and the first.
I know it looks easy, but it's not. But a nice throw on the slant route. Slant route means you're slanting towards the inside. Good throw and catch.
The Saints with a nickel look here on defense. Newton's got two tight ends on the field for this snap. That's Newton over to Olsen for the catch.
What we're seeing so many times now in this league is the tight ends are getting so good that they have to condense the pass coverage to make sure they stop them, and it's opening up the wide receivers to have a better chance to catch the football.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Newton's going to scramble. Still not taken down. The Panthers now move the chains.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. First and goal from the 3. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. And he's across for the touchdown. That's a big way to get the momentum in your favor with that touchdown, Phil.
Yeah, nothing like it. Midway through the first quarter, you're on top of the other team, and you just feel like, hey, we got things under control, and you're putting pressure on the opposition to go out there and try to make something happen.
The Saints getting set to return the kickoff. Spiller's going to run this one out. The same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20. The Saints got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
And with that, let's look at the Panthers defense. Their specialty, taking the football away, and they're right up there with the best of them. Second down and 9. They'll call on the services of C.J. Spiller.
Spiller's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short game.
Dumped, and that's a 3 and out. Late in the first, and that's a big stop on third down to bring up a punt, and now they'll look to extend the lead.
Yeah, good job by the defense, but I'll say this for the offense. You've got to show more imagination if you want to have success, especially on third downs.
Again will try his return, and that's a gain of 13. The Panthers offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. That was a solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, just look at them, Jim. The way they run onto the field, you can see they're exuding confidence. And when you got a confident football team, man, let them go and let them play and see if they can make it happen again.
First down at the 39. Lewis is going to make the tackle.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First down at the 47. And that'll be a gain of about 2. And now here
Here's the Saints defense. A defense that's been a porous defense when it comes to stopping the run. They have got to figure out a way to stop the running attack.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8.
They call his name again. Tackle by David Hawthorne.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
On the way, 3rd down. Newton's got no one behind him. Just the quarterback waiting for the snap. Snapping out of the gun. And they deck the quarterback. It's been all about the defenses today as we welcome you back to the action. That beautifully executed punt now really will help out this defense, forcing the opposition to start the next drive inside the 10. The Saints offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3 and out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive. They got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense. Saints offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
Let's go.
1st down at the 50. Here's the handoff out of the strong eye.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
2nd down, 2 to go. C.J. Spiller. They bring him down at the 29-yard line. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a 1st down. That's nice.
Now inside the 30 at the 29.
Playing press coverage to the outside. 1st down at the 29. The give out of the eye.
Robinson's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short gain.
Let's go.
2nd and 8. Running room. Touchdown. Still early in the 2nd quarter, and they've tied it up with that touchdown.
Really good job, Jim, by the offense, finding a way to tie this score up, and now they can put the pressure on the defense to go out there and give them that football once again in good position.
Got a tie game now, getting set to kick it off. The score's 7-7. Brown's going to start his return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Saints defense got tested on that last drive, but eventually it led to a punt.
Yeah, it was an awesome job by the defense. They really did a lot of things correct. They hustled. They played hard. That is the cornerstones of any good defense.
Looking across the middle, complete to Greg Olsen.
The Panthers coaching staff, they have been smart today. They are keeping everybody off bounds. Even me, I thought for sure they would run the football, but no, they come out on 1st down, they throw it, they pick up solid yards. Good job by them.
Newton's now completed 4 in a row. 2nd and 2. And he'll hand it off to the fullback. Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line. Football onto the opponent.
side of the field.
Newton's able to show off the footwork. Wow, what a good job. Look at those feet. Like a dancer. Gets himself in very good position to throw the football.
Newton's 5 for 5 after that completion. First down at the 47. Newton off the mark that time. This next play coming from the 47-yard line. From the gun, Newton. Looking at every option. Breaks free. Newton won't risk a hit here as he slides.
That's a really smart job that time by the quarterback. Pick up all the yards you can, and before you're going to get hit, slide in there like you're going to second base.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Jonathan Stewart with the football. Stewart's taken down at the 33.
Good job of the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
After running it, it's second down. They motion the receiver around to the other side. They run the counter play. They are in the backfield in a hurry and will bring him down for a loss behind the line of scrimmage.
Panthers put themselves in a tough situation here. On second down, you run the football, and what do? You lose yards. Now you got third and long coming up. You got to be careful in situations like this. Everything goes into the side of the defense.
This will probably be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Cam Newton takes it from the shotgun. Olsen's going to pull in the bullet pass. 2-minute warning. Welcome back. Halftime just a couple of minutes away as we resume play out of the 2-minute warning. First down and 10. Stewart's handed the football. Tackle made by Bird that time.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Coming up to the line at the 13. Second down and 7. He'll throw it over the middle. Patchery is tackled down after a gain of 2.
Saints are hard to fool on the defensive side, especially when they're in the red zone. So that time, all over the offensive play call, they stopped the completion for no gain.
That is play number 10 on this drive. The Saints defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Newton's back in shotgun formation. That's a ball that should have been caught.
Benjamin is going to go back to the huddle and look at all of his teammates and go, my bad. Well, they know it's your bad. Everybody, even the offensive linemen, they saw you were open and you dropped the pass that was right to you. But, hey, that's the way it goes. You know, you got to keep the confidence up. I think he will, and I'm sure the football will find its way towards him again soon.
The field goal to take the lead here late in the first half.
A lot of good signs for this football team. Taking the lead. We've had some good coaching so far. Some good play by the players. Man, nothing but positive feedback so far in this game.
Holston's ready to start this next possession. They're staring at a deficit, and he's not had a first half to remember up to this point.
Not going to blame it all on him. There's a lot of people to blame on the offensive side, and I'm going to start with the coaches. You just got to have a better plan on how to get your star wide receiver open. They haven't done that, and really had no chance to get it done. Well, you got to know the situation as a player. Even if the coaches didn't tell you this, you should know it. When you get a chance inside of 2 minutes to get out of bounds, you do it.
One half down, and both offenses still searching for answers. We've got a defensive battle on our hands, and Larry Ridley is coming up next. We're back at the site of Super Bowl 47, Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Jim Nance and Bill Sims as the third quarter is about to begin. That return's good for about 25. The Saints defense finds themselves trailing here, Phil, but a stop right out of the box to start the second half could swing the momentum for their side.
It could, Jim. You know, at halftime when your team is losing, usually on the offensive side, they're going, okay, guys, let's do this and that. On the defensive side, it's all about yelling, give us more energy, play harder, be tougher. So that's what I expect from the defense right here.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. Stewart's tackled down at the 36.
Well, the defense, they give up a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
The Panthers snap it at the 36. Throws the pass. Middle of the field and incomplete this time.
Incompletion by the quarterback. That
second down. After the incompletion. Newton's got it in the gun. The ball is caught by Kelvin Benjamin. That's his first reception today.
The Panthers offense has been tough today. They are fighting out there on the field. That's a nice job picking up that first down. It's been fun to watch. They got a small lead here in the second half. We'll see if that first down can lead them to a score.
Newton's completion percentage 70% on the day. First down at the 47. Makes the catch in the open field. Olsen's marked down at the 34.
Well, these tight ends in the NFL now, they make the catches down the field. They're fast. They can do it all. And everybody is looking for that all-in-one. A guy that can block at the line of scrimmage, who can catch the football well, and has the speed to make it happen once he catches it.
Newton lines up in the pistol. The Panthers have it at the 34. Benjamin makes the catch. Gets about 9 on the play. Hawthorne's the injured player, and we'll take a break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Just 25 yards to pay dirt. Second and short. Newton can't find the target, and it's incomplete. Now looking at third down. They'll go ground. Another third down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
Jim, they got momentum on their side right now. They are making everything work. That was a nice play. They pick up another first down, and they got a good drive going here.
First down coming up. The Panthers will go with the pistol on this play. Benjamin's got it. First down. That's his third catch of the day.
Well, the quarterback has such great confidence in the receiver. And why not? He's talented, and every time the football's thrown his way, he finds a way to make the catch.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. It's a two tight end formation. What a catch. Touchdown. At this point in the game, midway through the third, that touchdown has them on the brink of putting this game away.
Man, they're starting to put their mark on this game, Jim, and you just got to be careful. Don't let it get away from you right here. Find a way to go out there and score on the offensive side and get back into this football game.
Cooks is going to test the coverage here. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Saints offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
C.J. Spiller, he's tackled right at the 24.
The days of thinking you're just going to rush the passer, those days are over for defensive ends. Yes, you have to rush the passer, but you got to be able to stop the run. That was a great job that time.
Get ready. Red 38. Red 38.
The Saints have it at the 24. Spiller takes it out of the eye. They deck him in the backfield.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get third and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
The Saints take it from the 23. And they sack him on third down, and they force the quick 3 and out.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
Again from the 28. Bush is there to make the tackle. The Panthers came out and ran the football with success, but that certainly has leveled off. Stewart's had less success as this game's gone on, Phil.
It's hard to physically dominate a team from start to finish in the NFL. The domination was there early, but the defense has risen up, and now they're going to have to find another way to move this football.
Stewart lined up as the single back. First down at the 33. As Olsen has 12 on this play. The Panthers have really worked to make the tight end position a part of what they do. Olsen's been the beneficiary in that regard, as these are now 2 big games in a row.
There are about 4 or 5 teams in the NFL where the offense just knows how to get the football to the tight end, and of course, this is one of those teams.
First and 10. And it's knocked down.
Well, the quarterback can't get him open. He threw to the right guy that time, but the coverage was so good by the defense, nowhere to get the completion.
Second and 10 coming up. Stewart is in the backfield. Jonathan Stewart with the football. The Panthers have had a tough time running the football here today. Stewart's finding it impossible to find any open space.
Well, when something's not working, what do? You do something else. How about some short passes? Get the defense to back off, so then maybe you can run the football better.
The Panthers come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Newton in shotgun formation. This will be a field goal try for Goodnow. And he converts here on the field goal try. Their lead a little more secure now, thanks to the kicker. And with the fourth quarter upon us, Bill, they've got to be feeling pretty good about things.
Oh, I think they are. That field goal just gave it an emotional lift. Everything they've done all day has been positive, and boy, they're going to be tough to beat.
The Saints weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
It's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
2nd and 6 coming up. The Panthers defense now is going to go nickel. The Saints have it at the 24. Coleman's got the catch and the first. Gain 17. That's his first reception today.
I like this. Show some patience. Don't try to get it all in one play. Pick up first downs and try to go down the field and score.
The Saints are still in possession as we get this final quarter underway. Crazier than a false start penalty.
False start offense.
The Saints at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. He'll take the snap. The first here in the fourth quarter. Got a big lane. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. The football rests at the 44. The Saints have it at the 44. Running room. Gains 11. Drop back, shotgun formation. Colston's got it, and a first.
This is one of those guys, when you talk about receivers, no matter what, he is always open. If the coverage is tight, don't worry. Throw it out there. He'll make a play.
First down at the 16. And straight ahead, Spiller. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game. The Panthers all season long have won the turnover battle, and today it's more of the same.
When you look at turnovers, it really, to me, comes down to one thing. That means you have a lot of speed on the defensive side. You can hit them before they are ready, and that's what they're doing here today.
2nd and 9. Spiller's going to take the handoff now. And gains maybe 4.
Spiller's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Third and 5 coming up.
away. Grayson's the one who is down and will step aside for just a moment.
Should be what we call a gimme.
The kick is good.
Yeah, that was a good job that time by the defense. They were bending. They did not break. And all they did was give up a field goal.
And this is Ginn running it out. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Panthers put some points on the board on their previous possession. Although it was just a field goal, Phil, they'll be looking to add some more right here.
Oh, absolutely. I think they were disappointed in that last drive. You got it going. You think, here comes a touchdown, and it doesn't work, and you kick a field goal. So a little disappointed. That should give them some momentum to get tougher and make this happen and get a touchdown. When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
Newton's completion percentage 70% on the day. The Panthers will take the snap from the 45. At the gain of 6.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to. And also, it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second down, 4 to go. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Brought down at the 29.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
From the 29-yard line. Play clock's running down. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. Stewart's tackled down after a gain of 5.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator, coming with the counter run, and the defense being too aggressive. They're over pursuing, so you do the little counter, go the opposite direction, and it works well.
That leads us to second down. Going to be a penalty here.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Players from both sides making an appeal, but the officials saw it on the defense.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Tolbert's got it on the handoff. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
First down by the offense in the red zone. And, you know, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
First down here after the run. Two minutes remaining in the game. We're back. Only 2 minutes remain in this one. First down at the 15. Stewart's going to secure the handoff. And picks up maybe 3 or 4. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. They bring in the extra tight end. Second down and 6. He's going to get another carry.
Stewart's brought down after picking up 6 on this play. And timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment. Everybody's back out on the field now after that defensive timeout. Third down now. Looking for some daylight up the middle. That's a timeout by the D. This will be the 8th play of this drive. Takes the knee. Coming to the line at the 3. Takes the knee. This drive now about to reach the 10th play of the series. Third and goal from the 5. Should be an easy one here. You start to get a little momentum going. You got the win last week, and you pick up another victory here today.
It's just awesome, isn't it? You know, athletes are incredible. Give them a little positive reinforcement like winning the football game. They believe in what they can do. The coaches believe in them, so they actually give them more opportunities. They trust them more, and that's how you get a winning streak going.